Big Brother's put on the side. It's only show number 50! If this was a wedding anniversary, it would be pure and solid gold, which is how we can explain the very cheap decorations that are going on in the studio tonight. In fact, it's the show that everybody, absolutely everybody, is talking about.
What's Bit on the Side like?
I've never watched Bit on the Side.
A bit on the side.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the side. Big Brother's little brother. Oh, sorry, bit on the side. Whoops, sorry.
Bit on the Side.
Bit on the side.
Instead of going into Big Brother's Bit on the Side, you'd be going straight to fucking prison.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the side.
Put the seat.
Bit on the side.
Bit on the Side!
Bit on the side.
Put the seat.
Bit on the side.
To our golden guest, first up, she was a member of possibly one of the greatest houses ever. It's Big Brother 7's golden ticket holder, Susie Verico! Only joking, it's Ashley!
Thank you.
Golden ticket!
Yeah, I get it.
Golden show!
Yeah, golden top.
I know!
Golden hair.
You didn't know, did you?
Yeah, no, they told me.
Oh.
Sorry, babe.
Okay, babe. Next, we've always known he's all gold. It's Terry Christian. And finally, someone who's perfectly at home keeping an eye on a bunch of undesirables. It's Crime Watch's very, very buff Rav Wilding.
Yeah.
Down my ear, but if Rav's here, you've got to mention the guns, haven't you? Because they're used. Right, shall we talk about nominations? Yeah. OK. Well, Big Brother got tough this week. Did you think he got tough? No. Well, he got tougher. Tougher. We're getting there slowly. All housemates who received a nomination are facing the public vote, leaving only Becky and Scott safe. So, firstly, let's have a look at how they're nominated.
Sarah, please could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Oh, man.
Your answer should begin with my first nomination is...
I nominate Big Brother. Adam. Caroline.
Caroline.
Connor.
Dina.
Luke A.
Luke A.
Luke S.
Luke S.
Time is measured on the clock. It says tick.
Like... I don't...
Time.
Oh, gosh. I don't even know who my second one is. My second nomination is... Caroline.
Dina.
Dina.
Ashley.
Connor.
Sarah.
Luke A.
Oh my God, they said Bellend. Obviously.
About their reasons for nominating, here are some interesting facts. Tell me if you like them or if you think they are pants. Number one, none of the existing housemates have ever nominated Scott. None of them. Number two, Connor has never nominated a male housemate. Number three, Lucas has only ever nominated the outsiders. Number four, Sarah has never nominated someone 2 weeks in a row. I think that's quite nice of her. Yeah. And number five, Sarah changed her vote from Adam to Ashley. If she hadn't, Ashley wouldn't be up for eviction this week.
Yeah, thank God she did.
She had to. I mean, Ashley's been a pesh.
I've been a what?
I can't say it on TV. But
okay.
She's been awful. She was awful to Luke, who tried to do something nice. Obviously, it's a bit fake for Luke, but she was awful to him. And I'm glad she's
No,
up.
I think she means Luke A.
S.
Luke A or Luke S?
Actually, both. On that.
Okay, just both of them. Aisling, how hard is it to give a valid reason every week?
Well, I think if you're not a wanker, then it is quite hard. Like, if you genuinely kind of think everyone's got nice points about their personality, then it really is hard. And may I add that Sarah was the only one that really, really struggles every week. Yeah,
it does.
She's lovely.
It is
hard.
like...
And if you're a wanker, a two-faced cow, then it's going to be easy. It'll just roll off the tongue like with Caroline.
Yeah. OK, so Terry, Connor nominated Sarah, saying that she's lazy. Adam said that she's untrustworthy. Do you think either of those are right?
No, I just think she's totally insipid and very upper middle class. So that's why she sort of lacks any opinion about anything.
I don't know what
really
insipid
dull,
means.
insipid, sort of boring, nothing to say. No real opinions about anything or anyone. That's why she changes the vote every week. I think
Sarah,
she's boring.
have you only just clicked that he's talking about your mate?
I was too busy on insipid.
But she's a lovely girl. She's a lovely girl, though.
But do you think, Terry, that she's coming across like that because there are such humongous characters in there and she's just like, what am I doing in here with a house full of
nutters?
Yeah.
No, I actually think she'd probably be just as dull and insipid in real life. You know.
Are you doing this to wind her up?
No, I'm just telling you, what I see is and she's a lovely girl, very attractive, heart of gold. I just see a sort of insipid, spoiled, upper-middle-class girl. But she's got a lovely personality.
OK. Rav, Luke got 3 nominations. Caroline said he's too competitive. But it's a game show, and we know that everyone else is in there being competitive, whether it's in a competitive sports way, like Luke S always wanted to win things. So, what do you make of it?
I don't mind Luke A being competitive because he wants to buy something if he wins it. So he's made no secret about why he's in the house, and obviously he wants to win. So I don't think there's.
Does he come across as competitive to you? I kind of haven't seen.
I think he comes across all right.
Yeah.
I think it seems pretty. What he is what we see on screen. I think.
Yeah, but as we say, it's a game show, so surely that's the whole point of being there.
Absolutely, yeah. So he's just being himself. I think that's what he's doing. What about you guys?
Yeah. Now, Caroline also got 3 nominations. Well, this was my question. Are you surprised that she didn't get more? Hold on, you're not surprised she didn't get more?
Well, sometimes she kind of goes under the radar and people don't actually notice that she's bitching or being horrible. And she presents this really sort of calm exterior sometimes that people don't understand that she's actually bitching on the quiet.
I love that you two come here every week and you always have opposing views. I would love to sit at home with you two and watch it on TV one night. Just think, I think no, totally wrong.
They're not seeing what we're seeing. We're seeing the sneaky side. They haven't picked up on that yet. And I don't know how...
You don't think there's
no, they really
on her?
not at all. They haven't seen it.
She's just nasty through and through. She's spoiled, Terry. She's spoiled.
Hey, I've not even got to her yet. Give me a chance.
Let's go there now. What do you make of Caroline?
When for the first week and a half, I thought she was quite funny. She was quite dry. Now she just sounds a bit like a sneering, posh Sloane. Yes. And but I think one of the problems with the whole house, and it's very entertaining to watch, but none of them are actually likeable. There's some...
Apart from Sarah.
Well, this is my opinion now.
We're having Luke Hayes, we're having Dina's, we're having Sarah's.
So I just don't think any of them trust each other. Right. And I personally wouldn't find any of them trustworthy.
Yeah. Do you think that's why...
In Old Trafford, they'd be bigger grasses than Ravi.
It's been so hard to see a clear winner like we normally do.
Oh, totally and utterly, but very entertaining to watch in a weird sort of way. Yeah. But I mean, there's none of them really that kind of stick out as likeable. Even my kids, watch the show all the time. They will normally have a couple of favourites, even because they look a bit cool. Yeah. But this year they don't really like anybody.
OK. Scott nominated Luke S.
You moved on quickly from that one, didn't you?
No, I'm not. I've got...
Why don't they like anybody?
To be honest, lots of people have said that, and I think it is quite a difficult year because there's so much conflict going on in there. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you like somebody for a minute, and then something happens, and you're like, oh, why have you gone and done that? You've just kind of let yourself down. Do you know what I mean? And I think it is quite difficult.
No, I don't like any of them anyway.
Have you just come here to argue with me tonight?
A little bit.
Because it's the golden show. Is it because I've got a gold stick?
She's wearing gold. No, I think they're all lovely. I love them all.
OK, now can I move on to my next question?
Yes.
OK, brilliant. Scott had plenty of reasons to nominate Luke S. Luke S? Yes, Luke S. He said that he's cocky, arrogant and a cringe machine.
Who am I to disagree?
But do you think he hides his dislike of him well? Because you would never...
I actually think that he's such a complete jerk, although he's a lovely bloke.
Hold on, which one are you talking about?
I think Luke is such a complete jerk that he wouldn't notice anyway.
No, but we haven't noticed either.
Yeah.
We haven't noticed
I was quite surprised when he nominated him.
That's very sly.
I don't know, no. I just think it's kind of... he doesn't seem to have a sense of humour about himself. So, there's been times when he's been made to look an idiot.
It's all quite serious with him. He doesn't like it, does he?
And also, even that kiss tattoo there. Now, God bless you. In Manchester, right, if he walked around with that, he'd be covering it up after 3 weeks. Because he could not... Nobody would be that thick-skinned.
Rav, you haven't got one on your guns, have you? Please tell me no.
Not yet.
Tell me no. Very quickly, should they be punished for being, giving rubbish explanations for nominations? Yes, they should be punished. Now, we need your tweets. Luke S. needs protein shakes, which is an awful lot, apparently. Details of how to keep us happy are on your screen right now. Done that there. Right, still to come. Diane Udale, Jet from Gladiator, parks up her life coach and tells us how the housemates could improve their experiences. In the meantime, improve your favourites' chances by saving them and using the following information. This week, Ashley, Adam, Caroline, Connor, Dina, Luke A, Luke S and Sarah all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 0901 61617 and add the number of the housemate. From a mobile, call 65058 and add the number of the housemate. For Ashley, add 01. For Adam, add 02. For Caroline, add 05. For Connor, add 07. For Dina, add 08. For Luke A, add 10. For Luke S, add 12. For Sarah, add 13. Calls cost no more than 36p from a BT landline or any mobile. Calls from other landlines may vary. You can also vote via Facebook. Simply go to our Facebook page, where one vote will cost you no more than 33p and may be subject to a minimum credit purchase. Voting closes in Friday's show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count, but you may still be charged. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. How we generate all of the wonderful exclusive clips. Well, I can exclusively reveal that they come directly from Ian Symes's mind using this machine.
I am a robot.
The Exclusinator.
This is my exclusive machine.
Why are you talking like that?
Because I am a robot.
Please stop it, because you're embarrassing me.
I'm embarrassing myself, actually.
Do you want to demonstrate?
That was the dream I had.
I think you kind of got that one a little bit wrong, didn't you?
I got confused.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
Acquaintance be forgot, and never brought to mind. Should all acquaintance be forgot, and all anxiety.
Personally, I prefer the Rusty clip. We'll have more on what is going on there a little bit later on. Right, joining me now is a lady who spent the 90s proving that she could whoop your ass, and the last 8 weeks proving that her mind is just as powerful as her body. It's psychotherapist and life coach Diane Udale. Thank you. So, I love that you can whoop ass.
I do. You do?
Yes.
It was a long time ago.
I know, but how amazing.
I can still do it,
OK, so we have 8 housemates up for eviction, but they have all dealt with the news quite differently, I think it's fair to say. So individually, how do you think they managed to cope with general frustrations in the house?
Well, we all kind of cope with things by coping mechanisms and little behaviours we do to get through. It's a bit of stress management, to be honest.
OK.
And things that we normally do is like sleeping, Benedict masturbating, eating's another one. But
I do that. Yeah, I was doing that earlier, wasn't I?
You were.
Yes, I was.
For very many reasons, and that's fine. We all want to join you there. But in the
Let's just have a quick look at some of the techniques, and then we'll chat about them a bit more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tina, next time just don't throw your cereal.
I have not thrown my cereal in there. Who said I threw my cereal in there? She's trying to start an argument with me on purpose so then everybody will see it and then I will be up for nomination tomorrow. Oh. Oh. Oh.
OK, so talk us through some of them.
Some of them, it's like a kettle. When it starts boiling, there's got to be a release at some point, and you're going to get little outbursts like that. When the cortisol levels rise in you, when you start getting stressed, you've got to in some way try and release it. Now, the happiest and the most healthiest way of doing it is, in fact, exercise, and the boys are doing it really well. Because when your adrenaline builds, you build up in your cortisol as well. But adrenaline induced through exercise chemically is slightly different from the adrenaline you get from being stressed, say.
Okay.
And what it does is it actually starts to eliminate and bring down your cortisol levels. So that's kind of the most healthy way of doing it. But all the shrieks and the purrs and Sarah singing, I mean, it's quite sweet, quite sad, because she doesn't know that she's not singing great, but she doesn't care. She's in her own little bubble, and for her, that is where she escapes to.
OK, so they obviously, as we've seen, argue quite regularly in the house. How do you think that they cope with these?
But you think, to think about it, actually, arguing is yet another coping mechanism, particularly in that house. They've got no option. And when you argue, you go into a very ancient part of your brain called your reptilian part of your brain.
Right.
Now, there are 5 instincts in there. 3 of them are freeze, fight, or flight. Now, all of them are doing it all slightly different.
And those are the reactions that you have to the situation that you're in?
It's automatic for all of us.
OK.
Now, Sarah's interesting because she doesn't go to her reptilian brain. She stays in her mammal brain, so she remains objective and functioning. She's usually doing it to defend others other than as a way of kind of escaping for herself. So she's a little bit like Luke A. She remains kind of objective and calm. And Luke A is interesting because he doesn't need to be corroborated by a group, he doesn't need a support panel, and he doesn't need an audience. He just stays very logical and says it as it is.
Like when we saw him with Becky on Friday night.
And coming to Becky, absolutely. She's completely different. She loves it when everyone else argues and she gets stuck in from every angle because she's safe there and she's a bit of a cheerleader and she can wind things up as well.
Yeah.
She's passionate about it, but as soon as it's directly geared at her, she can see she's kind of almost going into reptilian. She's getting upset. And what does she do? Fight, freeze or flight? I think it's the latter one.
OK. Connor and Dina nominated each other again this week, which wasn't really surprising. But they do seem to have remained civil to a certain extent in a way that they just don't talk to each other.
Yes, exactly.
There haven't been any bickering or arguments of late that I can think of.
And you're absolutely bang on. Connor's been insightful. When they had that task, you know, when they had to kind of do the washing together because they both bent rules again, she started to murmur some sort of bridge making between them, and he just said, stop, I'm not going to talk to you. And it's insightful for him because she triggers him. Now, remember I said about going into the reptilian brain and going to fight, freeze or flight? He'll go into fight. He knows it as a wannabe alpha. He really knows it. Now, he knows he doesn't look good under that. Big Brother tells him he doesn't look good under that. We all saw weeks ago he doesn't look good when he goes into fight. We don't want to see it, and it jeopardises his chances in the house if he's triggered by somebody like Dina. So he has to keep his distance.
So you think he's keeping calm for a reason?
Oh, yeah. It's absolute. I think it's damage limitation on Connor's behalf. Really do.
OK. Let's talk about the relationship between Lucas and Ashley.
Yes.
We haven't had much chat about them, to be honest, for a while. Their relationship has kind of been quite up and down. So what's your take on them at this present moment in time?
Well, the cracks have formed. You had aeroplane gate, you know, let's plane spot. What was that little moment about? You could see the cracks just kind of shattering across the frame as it happened. He's beginning to assess what might happen if she goes out and she sees that VT of him saying, I'd prefer the bachelor life. He's got a real moral dilemma on his hands. Does he tell her before she potentially goes before him? And also, he's possibly assessing, do I want her around my neck on the outside? Because she genuinely thinks there's moments where they're connected, but they're both being suspicious of it.
Surely he should have just told her when it happened.
Yeah, but I think he spiralled down and didn't know what to do with it. He stewed on it for so long, and I think you're right. Had he kind of said it immediately, listen, I'm not proud of myself, I said something that I think you should know about. It's a little bit of water under the bridge. Can he rescue himself from it? I don't know, but I'm afraid Ashley will not be able to recover very easily from it if she genuinely thinks there's something on the outside for her, like there's been on the inside after this.
OK, we'd like you to have a look at this and tell us what you think. Take a look.
Can I lean on you first? Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. I'm not talking to you anymore. Don't look at me. Do not talk to me. I was leaning on you and you just went... Felt the ripple on my back. It's disgusting.
Oh, fuck up.
When you fart, you should say pardon me.
What do you make of that? Let's try and be sensible.
She's pushing the boundaries. And, you know, think about it. 7 weeks in there would be possibly equivalent to about 7 months for us on the outside forming a new relationship. You've gone through a lot of the honeymoon, a lot of the affection. You're going to start pressing the boundaries. Can I pee in front of you? Do I trump on your leg? Things like that. And that's what they're doing. I mean, you and I probably go, yeah, it's really funny. And it depends on your background around trumping. You know, if your family did it and you giggled at it, you probably
I do it all the time. All the time.
Well, this is just it. And I think, though, Lucas is looking for reasons because he'll need to, as a way of trying to kind of start gently distancing himself.
Well, this is what I was going to ask you. Dr. Pam Spur was on last night, and she said that she feels that he is doing that thing where he's trying to turn the table so that she will eventually end it, so that he doesn't look like the bad guy.
Yeah.
Can you see that happening?
I possibly, because it'll give some strength back to Ashley, because she will be devastated about what happened when he had the prank played on him. And it could be a get-out-of-jail-free card for Ashley and for him.
OK. Diane, thank you very much. Diane.
My pleasure.
Now, Jersey's most famous detective, Bergerac, had all of the answers. Lauren lives there too, so surely she can get some simple questions about Adam right. Right?
We've seen her shout, smoke. It's Lauren, the Karate Kid from Jersey, whose chosen housemate is Adam. If she answers enough questions about Adam correctly, she can bask in victory. If not, she faces our now legendary pie in the face. And just to capitalise on your hatred of bread, we've replaced our traditional pie with a delicious bread and bacon pudding. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. What is Adam's weirdest sexual experience? Is it A, sex in costume, B, sex with loaded guns, or C, sex in prison?
B, sex with a loaded gun.
That's correct. Wow. Has Adam ever crapped his pants?
Don't think so. Well, then again, he has been tasered and stuff.
Does tasering make you shit your pants?
It would make me shit my pants. No, I'll say no.
Correct. He has never crapped his pants. Has Adam met Sid Owen before?
Who's that? Is that Ricky off his end? No.
Correct. We're starting to think he doesn't actually exist. Which gang was the young Adam a member of? Is it A, the Bloods, B, the Crips, which I think is crisps spelt incorrectly, or C, the Brady Bunch?
He's going to kill me if I get this wrong.
He won't. He's not in the gang anymore. He's not in the gang anymore. He's learnt from his past mistakes.
Who's the red ones? I know he wasn't in that.
Do I look like I fucking know the difference
I'm gonna
between
say
the Bloods and the
Crips.
Crips? You're going to say the Crips? It's correct.
Yes!
Damn!
Oi.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how does Adam rate himself in bed?
9 or 10.
You think he's got the moves?
He thinks he's got the moves.
Do you think he has?
I don't know, he sounds a bit rough in bed to me.
What are you going for?
I'll say 9.
Correct, 9. Bollocks! It's correct. This is ridiculous. Has she seen these? Lauren, you've done amazingly well, but I really think you should quit smoking. I want you to think of this moment every time you are tempted to light a cigarette.
My hair is ruined!
Now, as I said earlier, it is the 50th show for us. Hence, all of the gold. Now, actually, Spandau Ballet, we're going to come here this evening and play gold for us, but Tony Hadley double booked. Yeah, some nonsense going on in Stratford, apparently. Right, would you like to see an exclusive instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 housemates must complete the assault course. 1 housemate should complete the course and return to the bench before the next housemate may leave the bench and begin the course.
Go!
Go!
Let's
go,
Garner. Let's go. Oh, what is
that?
Eat it.
Jelly.
Eat it. There you go. There you go.
Guys, take that one. Take that one. Take that one and put that hat back up.
Just take our clothes off. Should we eat the cake? What you did?
Spin. Yeah. 2, 3. Left, straight off. Straight off. Left. Straight off.
Yeah,
straight off.
yeah. Whoa.
Sit down. Move up.
This is Big Brother. All housemates may now enjoy the kids' party. Housemates are allowed on the bouncy castle at any time. It's Big Brother. No more than 3 housemates are allowed on the bouncy castle at any time.
They're finally having a little bit of fun. Yeah. Right, shall we have a chat about the 2 that got away? Becky and Scott. Are you surprised that they got no noms this week? Oh, look, you put your hands up. And you move those knees.
Okay.
Move those knees out of the way.
Babe, okay. I'm really shocked about Becky getting away, because Becky, I don't understand how she got away with it. People just need to realise how snide and sleeky she is, and she needs to just be up already.
I don't know how she actually got away, to be honest. I really can't figure it out. I think it's because she's just playing mind games. Every single time, like, right next to the nominations, she just, like, yeah.
She's good.
But Becky is a fun and enjoyable person to be around. That's why I'm not surprised that she's still in the house and she hasn't been part of the public vote. She's a nice girl. She's fun. Yeah. She's bubbly. She was nice at the beginning.
beginning. At the beginning, she was lovely, but now you're seeing her true colours.
I think
this is the real
house-
Becky.
Oh, look, did put her up.
That house has got to do funny things to you, though. No?
Yeah, but I think it shows a lot that Luke A didn't nominate her because he thought that they made up, but yet she still nominated him.
Now, this was a kind of odd point of this evening where the insiders, as we call them, was inside saying, oh, look at his game plan, look what he's done there. Did anyone else see it as a game plan for Luke, or did you see it as...
Not at all,
he's
because
like, I'm over it, I've moved on,
Yeah.
I thought we'd sorted it out.
Massively, because if it was a game plan, surely he would have nominated her.
Absolutely. Yeah. I wonder if he's kind of giving her the benefit of the doubt and also thinking that maybe she's popular on the outside. When I can tell you now, the whole of Blackburn is crying, except for the famine's over. Right? No, I don't mean that, but she's a lovely girl. No. What it is, I think, with Becky is it's kind of, if somebody starts getting picked on a bit, she joins in with the people who are picking on them.
Right.
She's weak.
And so, so I imagine that she's been bullied quite a bit, you know, in the past herself, and so sort of joins in. But it doesn't make her a particularly nice person. So I'm very surprised that she's not up this week.
Do you think she's being led down the wrong path by the wrong people?
She's only 19, isn't she?
She is.
She's annoying and loud and obnoxious and just...
Yeah, look, if that was a crime, none of us would be working in TV, would we?
That's a really good point. Now, Becky and Luke A had an argument earlier in the week. In case you have forgotten it, let's take a look.
Don't you dare say that I'm taking
I'll say whatever I want to dare say. To be honest. So don't say, I dare say this and I dare say that, because I'm a human being and I have opinions.
I've said a lot of nice things about you.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, I don't give a fuck. Do you know why? Because I really thought we got on, and we did. I believed that. And then it was like a bolt of lightning came down, boom, and then you started being weird with me.
OK, so she nominated him, but why do you think he didn't nominate her? We've heard what the panel think.
Yeah, I think he'd finished with it. So the argument... He finished with it there and then, but she harboured it, pretending it was over, but she still kept that, went into the diary room and nominated him. So she hasn't forgiven him for that little argument they had.
OK, well, have a look at this and see if you think it's got anything to do with it.
I just never know, Luke, what you're thinking. Like, I don't know.
You can ask me anytime.
I always think in my head, like, does he actually think I'm a dick? Like, I just think, what
you're funny.
No, I know.
If you ever wanted to, just ask me in the future.
Yeah, I know, and I would.
If you're arsed or whatever, and I'll explain what's going on in my little brain.
Yeah. I'm just seeing it as a new day and just like, oh, forget it.
I mean, basically, he's sussed her, hasn't he? And one of the things in life is when you suss somebody out, they act like a cornered rat. You know, so they get very aggressive and shouty.
Game? That's so true.
No, not part of a game. I think what you tend to find with people is if they are being a bit two-faced with you, when you confront them with it, they act like a cornered rat.
That's so true.
So they really attack you. I mean, it's just human nature. But that's what I'm saying. The issue in the house is that none of them trust each other because, to be honest with you, none of them are trustworthy.
Yes. And also, none of them talk to each other, really. There's only really Sarah that will go up to somebody and say to their face, look, what is your problem? Let's sit down.
But it's like they're all frightened of, how can I put it, of being honest with each other to that degree, and then they're all they all get overly touchy when anyone says anything anyway.
Yeah, they're all wankers.
Do you not think they're being themselves? Because you two have done it, haven't you? Do you think a lot of people are not themselves in that house? Because you've both been in there and you've seen it with your own eyes.
No, I think they're because they're young. I think they're a bit overly touchy and a bit overly sensitive, and so.
So we need older housemates that don't get kicked out in the beginning. Yeah, I think they've got massive egos.
Interesting. You'd never guess who the winner was going to be, would you?
No, you wouldn't. Let's talk about Scott, because in the interest of fairness, we have to give them roughly the same amount of time. He has only had 3 nominations, Rav, in the whole of the series. How do you think he's managing it?
I don't know, because I'll be honest, I would have to put him up because of that accent.
He's
so funny. You don't get Terry talking like that, do you?
Well,
he's a lovely bloke.
That's like picking a reason, like he woke up when he was wearing funny pants.
Hey, that was a good reason.
Yeah, that was
Brilliant.
brilliant.
That's a
You
great
can't
reason.
nominate someone for that reason.
And honestly, I'm not from Macclesfield. No, I mean, you know, Scott is all right, but again, he's kind of young. But what I think he did quite well was when he picked on Aaron that time, which was a bit tight, but was funny. Right? It was like, I think that made everyone else back off him a little bit.
Clever though, I've got Scott's dad on the phone waiting to talk to us. So we need to talk to him really quickly because we're running out of time. John, can you hear me?
I can. Hi, Emma.
Hello, you okay?
I'm top of the world, thank you.
Top of the world, yay! So, John, are we seeing the real Scott that you know and love?
Oh, of course you are. He's absolutely the same as what is at home. Of course he is. Apart from he doesn't drink the aftershave at home.
Has he surprised you at all?
No, he's just doing his little thing, isn't he? That's Scott.
Are there any housemates in there that you can see him staying friends with on the outside?
Well, the only one in there is on his same wavelength as Becky, I think, isn't he? But, I mean, the one that really would have done it for him is the one that might have come in Becky's place, the eccentric guy.
Oh, right, yes.
I can't think of his name now, but he was...
the other wild card,
Yeah,
Anthony.
the other wild card. He was right at his wavelength, wasn't he? But apart from that, I think Becky's the only one that's talking the same language.
OK. And do you think he can win it, John?
Of course he can win it. He's my lad.
Oh. John, thank you so much.
All right, Emma.
Take care. Have a good night.
No.
Bye-bye. Right, coming up, we've got the news, and the reality gallery directors are looking busy in the background whilst Rav gives you the latest from the house. We'll see you in a bit. This week, Ashley, Adam, Caroline, Connor, Dina, Luke A, Lucas and Sarah all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 0901 61617 and add the number of the housemate. From a mobile, call 65058 and add the number of the housemate. For Ashley, add 01. For Adam, add 02. For Caroline, add 05. For Connor, add 07. For Dina, add 08. For Luke A, add 10. For Luke S, add 12. For Sarah, add 13. Calls cost no more than 36p from a BT landline or any mobile. Calls from other landlines may vary. You can also vote via Facebook. Simply go to our Facebook page, where one vote will cost you no more than 33p and may be subject to a minimum credit purchase. Voting closes in Friday's show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count, but you may still be charged. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. Welcome back to Bet on the Side. I feel like Huey Lewis introducing his backing band. Here is the news. This evening at 5:12, the slumber party was in full swing. What do our girls do best when they're together? Talk about boys, do each other's makeup. No, they just bitch.
I should be so interested to see how long you and Luke last.
I'm very interested.
Will you still be together for the rap party?
Yeah.
You don't know, you never know, but I'd love to stay with Luke.
Do you think you'll stay together for ages?
I love Luke. I think he's not loving him that way.
Oh my God, don't take it away. So yeah, I've always thought in these circumstances, things are intense. So I've never
it's so intense. Sometimes I can't stand his voice. He goes from one ear and out the other.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes, like when we're in bed, it does smell like onion and stuff.
What do you mean he smelled like onions?
She can move fucking beds if I smell. I'm gonna show you. I do not smell.
How can you sleep with somebody that stinks? And she asked him today whether she could clip his armpit hairs, and he said no.
What fucking... He'd be like, you're dumped. You're finished.
He would never
think
dump
actually,
you could never, ever break up in her.
No, you couldn't.
Ever knowing you find you have to stay with him until the end.
Oh, I love Sarah's reaction. Why would you sleep with someone who smells of onions? Can't wait to quiz Ashley about that one. That's going to be fabulous. Then at 6:46, Lucas, still reeling from what he overheard, gave Ashley a massive bollocking. But not that one.
See, I said to you I really fancied Lauren, right?
Whether I did or not, no, whether I did or not, I'd never continuously go on about it in your face. Why? Out of respect, because A, I know you don't like her, and B, it's out of respect whether you liked her or not that I would continuously tell you that I fancied someone else on the opening night.
Yeah, but I didn't. But you keep on going on about it. I was winding you up last night. I was actually winding you up when I said, oh, I like Connor, because Connor was like, yeah, wink, wink, just wind him up. I'm a horrible person.
You haven't told me why you think you're a horrible person.
Because I just said on national television that you smell like an onion. It's not very nice, is it? Terrible. Don't even know why would you want to speak to me still, to be honest with you.
But if I was to not speak to you over you saying I smell like an onion, it'd be the most ridiculous thing in the world.
Well, everyone says they'd be
Like
fuming.
What?
Like, everyone's saying that they'd be fuming.
I'm not fuming, just the way you said it was brutal.
For that, why are you not fuming?
Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean, it's brutal, it's harsh, it's horrible.
Yeah, it was harsh, yeah.
Yeah, well...
I think maybe he's going to become a bachelor sooner than he thinks. And finally, after 8 weeks, the house became sophisticated and intellectual. No, it wasn't the arrival of new housemates, it was part of the task.
What are you doing? Asparagus. he likes to pinch around, don't he?
That's me. Sarah.
Oh, shine a light.
The asparagus.
Yeah, that's the right way.
Juiced from
yeah. Oh. Oh, heck.
Come dine with me or come wine with me? Don't know. That's today's news. Hey! Now, the reality directors were told that Rav off of Crime Watch was coming, and suddenly, some of them took the night off. Bit weird, hey?
Yeah, it
Rav,
happens.
are you there?
Hi, Emma.
Hi.
Now I'm here in the brains of the operation, really, really exciting, but these people don't really say a lot to me, do they? So I'm going to tell you what's going on in the monitors. Oh, it's not just me. I was getting a bit offended. All sorts is going on, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. Ashley was asked to pick the 3 best party goers for a secret task.
Yeah.
So she picked herself, she picked Connor. Everyone thought she was going to pick Luke S, but she didn't. She then U-turned and picked Dina. Now, they've gone off for a... I know, I was shocked as well. But they've gone off for a secret mission behind. They're having a party, but all is not what it seems. They've been doing a secret mission in there.
Oh, right,
It looks pretty tough.
Okay.
Now, talking about Dina, she's been bitching about Caroline. She's saying she's on another planet and laughing over people while they're having their dinner. Not very nice. Dina reckons she's a spoiled brat. I don't know what you make of that one.
Okay.
And then, I've got to tell you this, good news.
What?
Onion Gate. I heard you talking about it earlier. Luke S and Ashley have made up.
Have they?
Yes. They've been seen holding hands and kissing after Ashley apologised, saying she is the biggest bitch ever.
Okay.
That's good news, right?
Yeah, it's good that they've made up.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned.
Okay, Rav, thank you.
Oh, I want to tell you more. You're chucking me off.
We're running out of time,
All right,
sweetheart.
then.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Come back again, though.
Okay.
You and your guns. Don't have nightmares. Isn't that what he says?
That's what he says.
Is that what they say? Don't have nightmares. Happy birthday, Helen. It's Helen's birthday today.
She's 48.
What are the Tupperoos saying online?
They're all... well, Narinda from BB2 and Luke Marsden, BB9, are arguing over Twitter about the fact that Caroline should stay or she should go. Luke wanted to stay, to go, and Narinda wanted to stay because she's great telly.
Oh, okay.
So, having that. So.
Okay, so an old BB housemate argument
Nice.
over a new BB housemate. Anything else?
Lady Sovereign is annoyed Becky isn't up for eviction as well. Like the rest of Twitter, basically.
We have a minute left, so we have this clip of Helen dancing really well.
From my brain.
What is this?
Well,
we got to go in the house earlier and basically tested out what they're doing in the house right now.
They're doing a rave as part of this week's Party Animals task.
Right.
And we just found this room, so we thought we'd have a little rave as well.
They didn't know we were in there, Big Brother. We just kind of got in there secretly. So 2 of them have to stay on the dance floor all the time. This is like our audition tape.
Helen, you can throw some shakes down. Look at that one. The old David Brent move. That's absolutely incredible.
It might be slightly David Brent inspired. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's it. Apparently, early on, it sounded like I said that I masturbate, when really what I meant was that I like eating, comfort eating. That's what I meant, not the other one.
Same thing, isn't it?
Oh, I was really embarrassed when they told me Twitter's talking about it. Anyway, thank you, guys. And thank you to my guests tonight, Aisling, Derek Christian, Ralph Warding and Diane Newdale. Join us tomorrow. Rich Fulcher, Natalie Cassidy and Benedict are going to be here. It'll be crazy, but in a really good way. Good night.